How's everyone, Grant here, welcome back to the channel. And today I've got the iPhone 11 in product red. And so I've been using the iPhone 11 Pro since the iPhone 11s were announced. So this is the smaller one. And I finally went ahead and picked up the regular iPhone 11. And I chose product red. It comes in a bunch of different colors. You've got your yellow, blue, green, black, white, and I think this red. I think that's all of them. 128 gig model here. You can see all the color-coded and matching logos and iPhone to the color that you got. And so go ahead and unbox this. Apple's got that pull tab, so we'll go and use that. Comes off nice and easy. Soft touch box as usual. And we'll go ahead and pull the top off. And it's sitting at the top, which I do like. You can see they put that padded cutout for the camera module up inside that box, but we'll put this here. And here is your product red iPhone 11. So this doesn't look as red as the previous one. They usually have a slightly different shade of red every year. You can see the metallic red sides there, candy apple a little bit. So shiny back versus the frosted matte back on the Pro models. And of course a shiny camera module and a matte camera module here. So they kind of went the opposite on the back glass here between the Pro and the non-Pro this year. We'll put this down and I'll actually compare this red to the previous year's XR red. But quickly, let's see what else is in the box. So you've got your design by Apple in California and all the paperwork. And as always with any product red product, you've got the product red tag in there to support HIV and AIDS. Part of your purchase goes to that. You've got your quick start guide here, as well as your SIM tool, SIM removal tool, some warranty information, and your Apple stickers. Again, would be nice if they're color coded to the color, but there you go, a couple of Apple stickers there for you. And then this is what else you get in the box. You don't get the fast charging brick, even though it is fast charging compatible. You'll have to get that separately. It comes with the Pro model. You get the standard slow charging brick here with the iPhone 11, which is a bit of a shame. You also don't get a adapter, so you don't get a headphone adapter type Lightning to 3.5 millimeter. That's not in the box anymore. You do have your Lightning AirPods, wired AirPods, as well as your standard Lightning cable. So let's go ahead and remove the plastic, only front plastic this year. And let's go ahead and power this on. And so while it's powering on, let's go ahead and bring in the previous iPhone XR in product red. So different shades of red, much deeper, more candy apple red in the XR last year versus this slightly lighter shade of red on the iPhone 11 this year. So they went for a lot of pastels as normal, and this is closer to, not really a pastel red, but just a lighter shade of red. Of course, Apple logo hasn't moved down to the middle from the top, and you no longer have the iPhone moniker at the bottom, but you still do have that product red logo. You can see the sides there. Similar metallic color on the sides though. And pretty much the exact same size. So this is pretty much the exact same size. It's probably just a few millimeters here and there, but otherwise the exact same size phone. And if you looked at them from the front, they pretty much look identical, which is why all the screen protectors and basically cases still fit between the two models. But there you go, that's a quick comparison for the colors between last year's product red iPhone XR and this year's iPhone 11. And just for fun, here's a quick size comparison with the iPhone XS Max. So I'm getting the iPhone 11 Pro Max, I just don't have it yet, but it's the exact same size as this XS Max, and so same size difference obviously as last year. And let's bring back the 11 Pro. So again, that's the size difference. I do like the smaller 11 Pro. This is what I use daily. I do like that size. It's much more pocketable and comfortable for me. But I'm going to give this iPhone 11 a shot and see what it's like. And other than that, the real main differences between last year's iPhone XR and this year's iPhone 11 is pretty much just that extra camera module. So last year you had the standard camera module there. This year you have the standard wide module as well as the ultra wide camera that they've added. You don't get the telephoto camera that you have on the Pro models, but a lot of people don't seem to care about the telephoto. You've got the regular standard wide and the ultra wide here on the iPhone 11, and that's probably what people really care about, or at least most seem to care about. And you have the A13 Bionic. So both the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro have the same A13 Bionic chipset in it. So you get the latest chipset, you get the new ultra-wide camera, and the new front camera. And so you get 4K 60 video shooting on the front, on the rear, fully stabilized, all that camera goodness. You just don't get that telephoto zoom lens, which is fine because you still have digital zoom. That's gonna look just fine. even at 2 times on the iPhone 11. And the other thing Apple's calling out this year is battery life. So you're only getting an extra hour of battery life between the iPhone 11 and last year's iPhone XR, but the XR already had great battery life, probably the best in the Apple lineup. And so you're getting an extra hour here from the XR on the iPhone 11, so you're still getting best-in-class battery from the current lineup of iPhones. And the iPhone 11 Pro obviously got a little bit more of a battery boost because the battery performance wasn't as good last year, and so you get a lot more battery performance from the Pro models with that A13 Bionic and software optimizations that Apple has produced. So extra hour of battery life here on the iPhone 11 versus the XR. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I just want to do a quick unboxing of my iPhone 11 in product red with some quick comparisons here to the smaller iPhone 11 Pro, as well as last year's iPhone XR. You can see the color difference there, and a quick size comparison to the XS Max, which is the same size as the 11 Pro Max this year, just to give you an idea of what that looks like with the current Apple lineup. So I'm going to be testing out the cameras on the iPhone 11 and anything else you want me to test out on that compared to the other iPhone models. And so if you have any other questions or comments, please leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching.